Okay, YouTube, so this is a documentary on how this POS looks like. If you could see here, this thing is rusted beyond help. Look at that. Okay, it's so rusted, I don't trust this thing to be here anymore. I'm going to take this out. If I decide to keep this engine, okay, I'm going to have to swap it out with my old whatchamacallit, old exhaust manifold. So this is how this thing looks like, and I'll let you know, I have sprayed PB blasters on the engine here so that I can take these out. I've let it sit for about 24 hours now. Gosh, what turned out to be a good deal turned out to be a nightmare.
Oh, you did not do that. Oh, you're not doing that right now. Alaska!
Look at that, guys. This thing is so rusty. Oh, God. It's a nightmare. Yeah, at least this thing didn't break. I'll tell you that. Oh, it's so rusty here. Golly. Look at this, guys. Look at that. I don't know if you see that. God. I think I'm gonna have to go get some tetanus shot after this. Jeez Louise. Sheesh. Number 12. Okay. Hi guys, so this is a new day, sorry about that, and I am doing a leak down test on my engine. So basically how you do this is, if you look at here, okay, what you need to do is you need to, let's say you're working on the cylinder, which I am. So what you need to do, okay, is you need to put the cylinder here. you need to put the piston, you need to turn the crankshaft so that the piston will travel all the way up on power stroke, okay? And how you know that is, watch this. You put a little extension bar like this here, and when you crank it up, see, it'll go all the way up to its apex, and then it'll go back down, okay? So I'm going to crank this back to the apex again, okay? There you go, that's the apex, okay? And then how you know it's power stroke is this. Being that it's the cylinder in here, the piston in here, you can see it right there. It's at its apex, okay? That means that it is at its apex and that it's going to be either power stroke or exhaust stroke, okay? So basically what you need to do is see these little cams, knobs right here. Make sure they point up and they're not touching the valves here. And so that is when this goes like this, basically what that tells you is that both valves, the exhaust and the intake valves, are closed, and that's power stroke, okay? So that's how you determine that. So now you're gonna have to use your Leakdown tester kit here, and basically you're gonna have to tune this so that it's set to set, okay? So how you do that is you pull this little knob right here, okay, and then you twist this and it jumps in like that, and of course you have to hook it up to your air source, okay? And as you can see there, it's going back down. Preferably you want it to be set at 0, and that's 0 right there. Okay, it's over a little bit. I'm gonna dial back down because it's past the 0. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So what you do is you press this in to lock it in place like that. Okay. And the kit here comes with a hose like this, okay? So what you do, you put it into where the spark plug goes in, or where that little metal extension bar that I had inserted in. And so now it's pretty tight. I've made it so that it's tight in there. So now what I have to do is, I don't know if you could see this. Yes, you can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in. And as you can see, that's a pretty bad leak. Okay guys, so this is what I found out. If you've been watching me. Alright, so cylinder number 1, okay, leaks at 30%, cylinder 3, 33, 25, 25, 33, 36, 33, 38. So this is the leakage, okay, according to my meter here, okay. If it's within this parameter here, between 0 and 40% here, then it should be okay. That's what it says, but it's on a high okay. Okay, it's almost to moderate. So I'm kind of iffy on this. Okay guys, so this is what I did. If you look into here, I've removed the exhaust pipe, the exhaust manifold, everything here, okay. And then I'm going to be vacuuming all the debris that is in here, okay. I'm going to remove all the tools here out, and there's a lot of debris in here. Debris here too, as you can see there. A lot of crap. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to fast forward this, guys. And just to let you know, on this side, I was able to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Whereas on this side, I broke this bolt, broke that bolt, okay, broke that bolt, broke that bolt. This is the worst engine I've ever seen. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna fast forward this. Okay guys, so I have vacuumed the inside of the engine block here. Okay, it looks way better than before. All the crud here are vacuumed out. Okay, there's some crud in here. Missed that. Some crud in here. I tell you, man, this engine is so awfully gone. Tonight I'm gonna measure the valve clearance here. That's all I care for. Valve clearance, compression. Sheesh Louise. Yeah. Again, look at this shield. It's all rusted through. Like I said, this doesn't look like a 74,000 mile engine. See that? This isn't a 74,000 mile engine. I'm gonna call it like it is. It's not. I'm gonna tell the owner who sold me this. This isn't a 74,000 mile engine. Guys. Okay guys, so this is the other guy again. So basically I am returning this engine back to its owner. I don't trust it. As you can see here, I've reassembled it. This thing looks like it has cancer already, and so I'm returning it to its owner, the Paradise Auto Part. Talked to them on eBay. They're willing to give me a full refund, hopefully. So I packaged it up. I'm getting it sent to them. So as you can see here, this is my leak down test, guys. Okay, cylinder number 1. Okay, it leaks at 25%. Cylinder 2, 22, 4, 23, 3, 21, 24, 23, 30, and 25%. So that tells me that this is not a 74,000 miles engine. The reason is because of the leak down test. Plus, I opened up the oil pan and it was horrible inside. I don't know what to say. I'll show you something here, guys. So this is the engine that they shipped to me, alright? And I'll show you the engine that I have taken out of my truck originally. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so this is the engine that I have from my truck. This is the original engine. You can see that there's still antifreeze in there. But this is the original engine. As you can see, there's no rust in it. These are water spots, dried up, muddy water spots, and that's why it looks like that. They're not rust. As you can see here, compare this to the bolts here. Look at this. See, those are the bolts on this one. Okay, see that bolt, those bolts right there? They're all rusted. See these bolts? This is a California car, and you see there's no rust. Okay, just dirty from the last rain that we had. Okay, see the bolts? No rust. See, I still have my original exhaust manifold shield. See that? And see here? See the flywheel? No rust. See, that's how my flywheel look like. No rust. No rust anywhere. See, check this out. Check this rust bucket out. See that? Look at this. It's all rusted out. Okay. And check that out. It's all rust. Starter, all rust. So that's why I'm returning it. I just don't trust that this thing is 74,000 miles by the way it rusts. Check this out. See underneath there? Those are all rust. It's an iron block. So it's a rusted iron block. This thing came without a shield on this side. Exhaust manifold shield, I mean. You see these are oxidized, badly oxidized valve covers. Okay. And look at that. That's rust right there. And I'll show you how mine looks. Okay. See that? No rust. It's still shiny, golden. See? And see the iron block right there? It's still very clean. A very, very little rust. See? Very little rust. So, anyway. That's that, guys. And that's the reason why I'm returning the engine that I ordered for $1,300. Found another one on eBay with 82,000 miles on it. The seller's claiming that there's no rust. So I don't want to follow. I mean, I don't want to go through the same thing. So I'm asking the seller to take more photos and send it to me. He's telling me that there's no rust at all. So I might end up getting that one. Okay. Yeah, so it's very nice, guys. No rust on my. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I could rebuild this head and sell it for parts. That's it.